Hello friends and welcome to another video. Today we'll be playing a 15-minute game plus 10 seconds increment per move, so I'll be explaining every move I make. So here I am developing towards the center, so maybe you can get a better understanding on chess. And now I'm developed the bishop with attack on the knight, so this pawn now is like needs more defense. It's not that I'm threatening it immediately because I'm not. Let's say I take, then he takes, and if I take the pawn now, he's got queen d4, which would get back the pawn, all right? So I'm not capturing the pawn immediately. I am castling first. So who is this guy? And okay, he doesn't seem to be nothing wrong with his account, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem to have nothing wrong. Is his rating okay with the rest? Yeah, a recent growth, but okay, nothing over suspicious. Okay, let's go back. So I just castled, all right, and now I'm interested in capturing the pawn. He could play bishop g4 here, and after h3 there is a very aggressive line here with h5 that sacrifices the bishop and goes for a strong mating attack. So I need to be careful about that. So bishop g4, h3, h5, and I don't take the bishop. I play something else. This move is also very good. Let's push, let's attack the center. Immediately attacking the center, already threatening to capture the pawn. If he captures, we can exchange a few pieces here. So he moves the queen a few times, so we get a 1 or 2 tempos. And okay, this should be pretty balanced still, but I feel good. I feel great here. If we exchange and then we go white has a slightly better development and this pawn majority 4 against 3, which is slightly better than this 4 against 3 because of these doubled pawns. But it's not really an advantage. It's really not an advantage, but it's something that creates more problems for black than for white. Let's put it this way, it's not something that white will win because of that, but black has to find it's more difficult to play as black. But okay, black has the bishop pair here, and because I exchanged the bishop here for a knight, so black has the bishop pair. We must try not to allow black to have a very active bishop pair here. That's one of our duties. And it's not easy. We need to be creative now with the knights to try to compensate the lack of one of the bishops. And it's not really easy to do that. It's not really easy to do that. It will require a lot of good technique for both players now. So it's going to be very important, the technique from now on. So this game is going to be very instructive. And I'm playing a little bit faster because this is my speedrun account. Everybody that loses against me will get their rating points refunded. All right? So don't worry about that. And but this is a special account authorized from chess.com, so I can do this speedrun series. And a5 here is very tempting as well, but I don't know, queen g6, I don't like that. I don't like that idea of the queen here on g6 and bishop coming to h3 and, you know, bishop going. Yeah, with the pawn here, the good thing is that the knight would not develop easily and not the bishop would not develop easily. But okay, I'd rather exchange the queens here and like I said, use a little bit of more space to try to, you know, this pawn majority 4 against 3. That's what I'm counting on. But this is only a seed. When we talk about that, it's only a seed of a whole game that will develop. So when I say 4 against 3, it's not something that will unleash like for the following 10 moves. Certainly not. We're talking about something for the next 30, 40 moves. And it's not that we are calculating 30 moves ahead. No, we are not. But that's the general plan, okay? So when you're playing chess, you need to have a plan, not only calculate the moves, but to have a plan. Okay, so he's attacking my knight. One idea here is to simply play this, and the game gets really complicated because I'm attacking his bishop, but at the same time I'm pinned. Another idea here is simply developing the knight here. So if he ever takes here, I replace it, and I'm still protecting the queen. And this way, he's still not castling, and I'm not really helping him. Because if I take his queen, I'm helping him with an attack on the pawn and so on. So, by doing that, he can take. And then I take back and I replace it. Makes sense, huh? So what I need to calculate is what to do after rook d8, right? Then probably I need to capture the queen here. And then black has potentially a good development, but okay, rook e1. I would be in front of my bishop there, which is not really good. So yeah, let's see what are the other options here. e5, very nice, huh? Attacking the queen, attacking the bishop. Seems like a very good move. And he doesn't have time to play this because I take and he takes and I win a free rook. So let's see he's gonna play this, which he probably will, defending the bishop. Then how should I follow? Because now he's threatening to capture my knight. So maybe now knight bd2, but then, okay, rook d8, queen e4 possibly, then exchanges and take on f3 and he doubles my pawns. But again, I do have the pawn majority, I do have more space. I don't know if I like this. Probably not. I need to find something better here. I need to find something better. Again, this line also doesn't make me very happy because of that. What else? So the knight here, let's calculate it a little bit. I'm threatening nothing because here he can simply play that and I'm screwed up. So yeah, what to do? I can play this as well, but then I lock my bishop. But okay, not a bad move. Bishop to g5 comes to mind. Bishop to g5 comes to mind. Yes, it seems a very good move because then I'm taking away this d8 square. Right? So there's no time for him to take the knight because I take the queen. And if he takes the queen, I take it back. And okay, there's no rook d8. And my bishop is well placed. I'm probably playing f3, bishop e3, and I'm fine. So I do like this move. So you see how it is important sometimes to spend a little bit of time, especially in the opening. So here we spent 3 minutes and a half to find this move because I was not satisfied with the other moves like e5 and other moves. So here we just have to take. There's nothing to think. This is automatic move. And but we spent 3 minutes and a half to find that bishop g5 idea, and it was worth doing that because now, as you can see, there's no, we are not defending here. We are not defending, which would occur had I played something else. I would be defending now. White was having a very good opening. So now it's time to, you know, get things under control. So let's win this tempo, and we could target this pawn in the future. But for this moment, let's leave it where it is. And then we're going to develop this knight. h3 is possible, and let's do it. So I think h3 here first. Bishop e6, knight c3. I see no problem. So this move is good because it attacks the bishop with the tempo, but also it gives me room for my king and also room for my bishop, which is important in the future, not now. And now here I simply develop the other knight. Okay. So now I'm preparing to bring the rook and fight for the column. Another idea here is rook e1 followed by bishop e3 and fight for the dark square. So maybe I can, you know, play knight here in the future, or immediately rook here with the knight here is also possible. Okay, so this move is nice, comes with a tempo over the pawn. So we are, and tempo is everything in chess. So now he's able to play this, but he doesn't have time anymore. So he will probably castle here. He will probably castle, and that's fine. Then we will fight for the column. I can push this pawn. I can push this pawn, so it makes more difficult, but then the pawn is like very weak. So that's why I think I'm going to play. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm playing this. I think he will play here. Then I'm not able to play f3. That's something bad. Oh, this move was not good. This move was not good because I was not able to play f3. But now, you know what? I can exchange both rooks and then play bishop e3, and I should be fine to play f3 if I want. So let's do that. Okay, so we're going for some exchanges. And yeah, we're gonna play this 4 pawns against 3 now. Was that I mentioned at the beginning of the game, which was a seed, and now the seed will grow. Now the game will be about pawn majorities. He will try to push to advance with his pawn majority on the queen side, and I'll try to do that on the king side. That's what's gonna happen basically. You see this weird position here? It looks like he can capture my knight now, but it's not true because I'm pre-moving this. That's why the screen is like weird. It seems like he can capture my knight now and win the game, but it's not true. I do have a rook here, and I am already pre-moving it, so I don't lose any second. And you know, here a second doesn't make difference, but when it's the last one, it does. So let's try to save every second we can. Okay, so this move was good. I am bringing the... He wants to target my central pawn now. That's the truth. That's the truth. He will play knight to g6, and then he will play bishop takes knight, and then he will pick up the pawn. So, okay, so that's clear. He would attack here, he will take here, and by doing that, he will put pressure here. But okay, this is defended right now, so I think I do have time to play here, here, and then f3. But okay, f5 will be possible to be played in the future, so not easy. I think I should go here. Just trying active moves. Yes, this move makes a lot of sense. Just going after the light square bishop, not allowing him to double my pawns, and I think this is very good. You know, just putting some obstacle in this diagonal, but mostly attacking the bishop, and I would be able to play now bishop e3. So this is good execution. But then I need to play king f2 the soonest possible to protect my bishop. Otherwise, I could be in trouble. Okay, so yeah, very balanced. So I think bishop here now makes a lot of sense. Followed by e3, f3. Let's do it. It's risky. It's definitely risky to play this way. But we are already anticipating this movement. And yeah, I think that's the way to go. f3, king f2, and then we are ready to start pushing the pawn majority, which we haven't been able to do so far. As you can see, we need to prepare it. So it is a seed we talked about in the beginning of the game, and this is going to happen only in the end of the game. So this is what this game is about. He can push c5, but I don't think it's a good move. Maybe it is, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe it is. Who knows? Well, okay, I'm targeting the pawn now. What can I do? Just targeting the pawn now. If he wants, he can play this, because I take, and then he takes, and then after I take, he tries to, you know, he tries to lock my bishop here. So it might work. So if he pushes again, maybe I have to play this knight move. Or maybe knight e2 as well, but then he's capturing my bishop, so I think I gotta move the knight again. So yeah, and then b5, and I mean, this is dangerous. He can do it now. He can do it now. Can't I take it? Oh, I think c4, we can analyze later. I think c4 was putting me problems. But now his bishop became what? I don't know what he became. He became something very ugly. Okay, so for now, I think f3, but I'm starting to like so much the position that I'm even considering this. But okay, I think it's premature. I think it's premature. Okay, let's just do that. What I wanted to do before. So f3, king f2. Let's play solid here, but his bishop became something very ugly. And it's really not good. Okay, bishop c6 seems a reasonable move here. Maybe b5 he wants to play, but b5 now is hanging the pawn. Well, that's the problem now with this structure here. As long as I keep this pressure here, then the knight and the bishop attacking the pawn, then he kind of has problems. He wants to play here and then here. All right. So how about a4? Allowing him to go here, but then he goes, sorry, but then he go here. Okay, so what if I don't, what if I allow him to go here? And then I play here and allow him to play here and go back. Also possible. But then this knight on d5 is doing nothing at all. Interesting. Maybe I should push a5, a4, a5. Let's see this line again. The problem is my bishop is undefended, so he can play this. And he's attacking here, and I go back and he takes the pawn. And he takes the pawn. But okay, then he's gonna have weak pawns, but okay, I don't want to play like that. That's something that not pleases me. So this move pleases me slightly better, because I can play this and threaten there. Yeah, slightly better. Still not convinced because of c6. Then what do I do? Knight f4, he goes knight here. Then I'm not truly happy. Okay, not easy now. Maybe I need to get this knight out of here and allow him to push b5, you know. Maybe that's the way to go, but okay, I'll be very passive. Doing something like this, it takes just so many moves. What else? Rook here doesn't seem very promising. Okay, it brings some problems, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe it will pay out, but what if he goes here? What if he goes here? Yeah, if I could put a knight here, let's try to put a knight here, but even this I don't think is working. Okay, I'll follow my instincts. I think that I have to play this move, but okay, now he can play b5. But I'll follow my instincts. I think that I needed to push b3, not to allow knight c4, so this knight is also fighting, but now f5, right, he can play. I don't know about f5, because he takes and I take. I have a pawn up. I don't know about f5. The point about f5 is that he can take the pawn here, and then now he's attacking the bishop and also this pawn. That is the question. That is the problem about f5. So after f5, I gotta play king f2 and allow him to capture. So I capture with the knight. Okay, it makes sense. Let's go for that. I'm really concerned with this hanging bishop here. This is not something I want. So king f2 is really something I have to play soon, the soonest possible. The soonest possible. Yeah, so other matter, he plays very well. He plays very well. He's got a good understanding of what's going on. Yes, for sure. So now king f2. We don't want to have this. Oh, I lost the bishop. What did I just do? I lost the bishop. Okay, this is not going to be easy, guys. I tell you that. Without the bishop being a piece down after f4, this is really going to be... I played the move king f2 and then I saw that this move bring me problems. But okay, I will fight. I will still fight. I do have passed pawn. He's gonna have a very bad structure here. I will try to. I will fight here, but I blundered. Definitely I blundered. And now f4 brings me nightmares, but he's gonna play that. I should have I should have played something else. Maybe bishop after, not king after. Maybe bishop after. Then the king would be protecting the bishop. I was out of this column, and the pawn is protected many times. Bishop after, not king after. But okay. Um, it's no time for for sorrow. Let's keep going. Bishop takes e5 is the next move. And of course he's gonna play f4 because he sees everything. Yeah, he's seeing everything till now, so that's not gonna be different. He's seen everything until up to now, so why would he not see it this time? So okay. Bishop to b5, I don't think he will play. So let's play this. a4 ideas. I think a4 is good here. And b3 and then knight here, so he pushes here maybe. So maybe I want to push this knight first. And is there a way I could put like one knight here attacking here and the other one here? It could be good, but not easy to do it. He's got this check, which is annoying. Which is an annoying check. But this pawn is going to be a target. So, okay. Still not easy. Let's try, let's fight. If he ends up, he's a piece up. If he ends up with a king and knight against king, it's a draw. Let's look at the positive sides. Okay, what should be his plan now? I think his plan should be... Yeah, I think this one's necessary. Then get the column, get the diagonal, and then try to go this way. I think he's gotta play this. And then this. Sorry, and then this. And then this. And I think he's fine here. Then maybe bringing the king. So he's got to be patient. You know, knight goes here. Maybe g4. Maybe try some rupture here. Yeah, this move is good as well. Let's simply play b3. Oh, he wants to give me a check. No, that was a wise move. That was a wise move. Let's just play this. So we are out of checks now. And now rook d8. And he's pretty much... like going perfect play. Okay, this move is also like awesome. Really awesome. Let's try to restrict him a little bit. But he's gonna push it anyway. No. And now this piece will become a huge piece. Like everything is just going together now. You know, everything is just going together now after c4. Like it's the crushing move. It's the crushing move. And all because I was distracted and I blundered a piece. So, like here, bishop f2, and the game goes on. But that's chess is about consistency. If he's being more consistent than me, then he deserves the victory. He's being more consistent, then the victory belongs to him. So that's basically it. And if he plays c4, I'm probably resigning here, and then we can analyze what happened and what could have gone better. Because after c4, yeah, then I'm resigning. This guy just is playing very good chess. Congratulations for him. Let's take a look at the review here. But I guess he made like 97 or 96. 96 is something I was guessing, which is pretty much for his rating, 1100. I am actually 2300. This is my real rating. But he really outplayed me for sure here. And wow, that's awesome, guy. That's awesome. Like what are his other ratings here? Like Blitz 1600, Rapid now 1800 with a recent growth. That's not very usual. You know, that's not very usual to have such a growth, especially that this is really recent now. It's like 15 days ago he started to grow like a lot. Yeah, okay, it's a little bit suspicious for sure, but okay, I'm not entering this, but Wow, yeah, yeah. Let's see this if he was lucky this time, or let's see these other games, or if he's consistent like that, or what? 900, 994, 82. Yeah, with a brilliant move here. Okay, I don't know. I'm not really sure if this guy is playing with a fair play or not, but let's see these Blitz games. Does he do the same accuracy here? But okay, you can argue that Blitz games, you have less time to calculate, but it's a huge difference because he's playing like, yeah, it's a huge difference because he's playing like 2600, 2500 and the rapid games, so it's such a disparity. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable playing him. I'm gonna, yeah, I'm going to report him. Okay, guys. I know that some people think that it might be too much, but if he's doing nothing wrong, nothing bad will happen to him. Okay, so I'm causing him no harm when I report him. All right, so I just blocked him because I'm not sure about. I really find it very discrepant. He has this. Here you can see better this 1600 blitz, 22 puzzle, which is not too much. As you can see, for example, I do have more than 300 here. This is mine. Oh, this is not my real account. My real account is this one. I'll show you guys. I am Rafael Villete. This is my real account. Let's show you my numbers, my real numbers. Yeah, not this one. This one is a copy of me because I'm a streamer in Brazil. And so these are my numbers here, as you can see. So I'm 22 now in the rapid, 22 in the bullet. So here you can see consistency between the different modalities. And my puzzle is like 3000, 300. So this is consistent with my play level. So you can see this is really, really, really fair and really consistent and really coherent. But when we look at that, the other guy here, there is no cohesion because his puzzle is low. His puzzle rating is low for like what he played. And he's playing like 25, 2600, being a 1600 on Blitz. And to make things worse, his growth is very recent. So he was never like that. And actually he was experiencing like a downtrend. And now it seems like he got seduced to do something else and recover his rating, but I'm not sure of that. But as you can see, he's like peaking right now. No, he has already been here at some point in his game, and okay, he plays a lot of games. I don't know. I wouldn't say for sure he is using engine, but this is really suspicious. So that's why I blocked him and I reported him. And if he's playing fair, then I did nothing wrong with him. But I don't want to play him anymore because his numbers are really odd and I don't feel comfortable. Okay, but the game was nice, and let's take a look at the game. So here we do have the review again, and let's see, it was a matter of one blunder here of cake. Yeah, that's it. So far it was balanced, as we can see here, but I needed to play here bishop f2, like I said, so I played king f2 and all the problems came. If I play this, the game is equal, the game goes on. So chess is that you make one mistake and it's all over, especially against someone who is like really playing far above his level, like it happened here. So he's an 1800, so 1600 blitz, but he played like a 2600 here. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for your audience, and see you next time.